China's southern province of Hainan, with its superior natural environment and development potential, has attracted many people looking for new opportunities in life. 36-year-old Tong Shuo used to work in Shanghai. A trip in Wanning of Hainan about 10 years ago gave him and his wife the idea of settling down in Hainan.
海南的气候比较好，也是第一次常住超过10天嘛，就越来越喜欢这里我们就在这儿长期居住了。
On April 13, 2018, Chinese President Xi Jinping announced a decision to support Hainan in developing the whole island into a pilot free trade zone and gradually exploring and steadily promoting the establishment of a free trade port with Chinese characteristics.
党中央决定海南是我们国家的自贸港，是我们决定真正留在这里发展自己未来的事业的最大的动力了。
In early 2021, Tong opened M1 Coffee Dream Factory, a coffee-themed creative workshop in Wanning. Over the past 2 years, the store has hosted more than 400,000 visits.
我们的咖啡传统这个游项目带动了我们相关行业的成长吧，对我们企业发展带来了巨大的信心吧。
Over the past 5 years, more than 180 policies and measures on tariff exemptions and trade and investment facilitation have gone into effect to support the development of the Hainan FTP. In April 2022, during an inspection tour in Hainan, President Xi called for accelerating the development of Hainan into a free trade port with Chinese characteristics and global influence. She said that Hainan will become a paradigm of reform and opening up in the new era.
海南过去10年我们真正的说是按照总书记的要求，以人民为中心的发展思想，让我们的老百姓有了获得感和幸福感。我认为总书记推动全面深化改革的力度和决心是前所未有的，是令人振奋的，是让我们充满信心的。
The people-centered approach is a guiding principle that runs through the undertaking of China's reform and opening up. As President Xi puts it, sound guidelines, policies and development plans must accord with the will, aspirations and expectations of the people. They should come from the people and serve their interests. Lint'l County in Gansu Province takes its name from the Taohe River, which runs through the county and is a major tributary of the Yellow River, China's second longest river. In May 2022, an online consultation meeting regarding a draft law on Yellow River protection was held between the Legislative Outreach Office in Lint'l and the Legislative Affairs Commission and the China's top legislative body in Beijing.
黄河保护法与我们50多万领土儿女息息相关，大家都非常踊跃参与。
A total of 19 suggestions were collected during the online session. Among them, 5 were later incorporated into the final version of the Yellow River Protection Law.
我们野外葱是个种植蔬菜的这个大葱，对作物灭源污染这个问题，我提出的意见建议。今日的采纳是和群众特别高兴。
The Legislative Outreach Office in Int'l is one of the first 4 grassroots contact stations set up by the NPC, China's top legislature, in 2015. It's part of a reform initiative launched in 2014. Not only is there a solicitation of opinions from the top down, but local residents also raise legal suggestions from the bottom up. In December 2021, Chen Weishan, the head of the outreach office in Lint'l, and his colleague submitted a proposal on legalizing the protection of free relic sites in Lint'l. In early June this year, the regulation on protecting the relic sites was adopted by the municipal legislative body, effective from September 1st, 2023.
基层主动建议发起立法联络员，提民生、居民志，就能把群众的金点子变成推进立法工作高质量发展的金钥匙。
Legislative outreach offices like the one in Lint'l have helped enrich the practices and meaning of China's whole process people's democracy. Democracy begins with ensuring people's voices are heard and is manifested through the fulfillment of their aspirations. In China, from national policies to social governance, and even down to the basic needs of the people, both the expression and realization of people's aspirations are upheld. Hunan in central China is long known as the land of hibiscus. The province boasts not only the flourishing hibiscus flowers, but also a collection of schools bearing its name. Gu Yofeng is a 6th grader in Songzhou County in Hunan. As her parents worked far away from home, she was left behind and lived with her grandfather.
就别人提起妈妈，然后我就想起了我妈妈，我就会哭。
In the remote mountainous region of Songji, there are many left-behind children like Gu. Schools here used to be sparsely scattered, with poor conditions and often with a shortage of teaching staff. To tackle the issue of imbalanced development in basic education, the Hunan provincial government initiated a reform in November 2017, launching a school construction project for the impoverished regions. These elementary and secondary schools are collectively named Fuwang School. The Fuwang School in Songji opened in September 2019. Among over 1,600 students here, 85% of them are left-behind children, including Gu.
我们老师既是老师，也是他们的就是父母。
必须要放在下面啊！必须要放在下面，要不要？
Colourful after-school activities have been organised, enriching students' lives.
在进行文化学科辅导的同时，开设了二胡、古筝、钢琴等20多个项目的兴趣小组。
我妈妈说，小女孩子学舞蹈好看一些，然后我就学了舞蹈啊。
Up to now, 101 Fuwang schools have been built in remote rural areas of Hunan, benefiting more than 100,000 students in once impoverished areas. Since the 18th National Congress of the Communist Party of China in 2012, the country has eliminated absolute poverty and has built the world's largest education, social security, and medical and healthcare systems. Chinese people, whether in modern cities or remote villages, are leading a better life. Zhou Lianglun is a native of Yongfeng village in Sichuan province. After graduating from a health school in 1998, he returned to his hometown and worked as a village doctor.
要给你俩谢喽。 这段时间吃清淡点哈。
In the past, due to the absence of a clinic in the village, Joe often had to treat patients at his own home with very basic equipment.
脑髓硬化嘛，骨骼肌啊、血压计啊、听骨这类什么。
These were barely enough for the diagnosis of many diseases. Villagers with serious illnesses had to travel 10 kilometers to reach a bigger hospital in the city. Since the 18th CPC National Congress in 2012, China has prioritized people's health in a strategic move and has consistently deepened medical and healthcare system reform. In 2019, Yongfeng Village opened its first ever medical service center. The equipment has also become much more diversified.
有牵引人啊、理疗床啊，包括这个靠灯啊，配置了电啊，人也是人也是。
In 2019, China introduced a mechanism to curb inflated drug pricing and soaring medical expenditure. It features direct bulk purchases by national healthcare authorities from pharmaceutical companies. This has significantly reduced the cost of medications.
高效用药就是200沙田，现在之前是31元3卷，现在过后是2元3。
What further lowered villagers' medical expenses is the reform in medical insurance. Now in Yongfeng Village, residents can easily have access to medical services.
我们现在全部都有保险， 报销的力度又大，以前是根本想不到的。
现在乡村卫生体系越来越健全完善，很多常规普通的病情，老百姓在村上就能医治，广大农民群众基本医疗得到有力的保障，这大大的增强了我们老百姓的幸福感和安全感。
Since the 18th CPC National Congress, China has taken a series of groundbreaking steps on ecological conservation with unprecedented determination, intensity, and effectiveness. A sound eco-environment is seen as the fairest public good and the most inclusive public benefit. Zhou Qimin is a fisherman turned river patroller in Nanjing, Jiangsu Province.
相信这个国家号召嘛，渔民转岗了嘛，这江南观测吧。
The Yangtze finless porpoise, native to China, is under top-level state protection and serves as a barometer of the Yangtze River ecology. To restore the biodiversity along the Yangtze, China imposed a 10-year fishing ban along the river's main streams and major tributaries from January 2021.
国家能够实行好的政策嘛，让我们有了新的生活，有了稳定的收入。作为一个老居民，能有机会为保护珍稀物种做贡献，我感到非常的高兴。
As early as 2014, Nanjing established a provincial-level nature reserve specifically for the Yangtze finless porpoise. Fishing was prohibited in the nature reserve, part of which is in the city proper.
长江这个生态系统啊，它是一个整体，这里面的生物相互依存。
江豚处于长江食物链的顶端，通过保护长江江豚，可以促进长江生态环境及长江水生生物多样性的保护，这也是长江大保护的核心内容。
Over the years, a host of other measures have also been taken to safeguard the critically endangered species. Cross-regional legislation was introduced, regular patrols instituted, smart technologies employed, and public awareness events organized.
经过几年的努力，我们长江发生了巨大的改变，水情暗绿，鱼跃腾欢，百鸟衔接，长江水生生物资源得到了恢复，特别是我们指示性的物种，长江江豚这个种群数量在增加。
A survey conducted in 2022 showed that the number of finless porpoises spotted in the nature reserve increased by 24% in 5 years.
鱼多了，饵料多了，江豚也多了，它证明这个水质也好，江边环境也好，也就是适类人类的生存啊。
China's reform and opening up is always an ongoing task and will never end. The fruits of reform are shared by all, and its great course is participated in and witnessed by all.